Hey, what's up guys? This is Junaid here from Everythingsmartphone, and today I have with me CUBOT X18 Plus to unbox and review. This is a very special budget phablet for me because it comes with Google's latest operating system, Android 8.0 Oreo. So this is how it is. This is basically a thin white box with the image of the smartphone on it with thin bezels. You can see the model name is printed in the top left corner in blue strip. Let me check out what we have on the back side. The back side provides the basic specifications of the phone. We have 5.99-inch full FHD plus display. The dual camera setup at the back, 20 megapixel plus 2 megapixel respectively. The operating system is Android 8.0 and the MediaTek MT6750T octa-core CPU, 4GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage, 4G LTE network coverage, nano SIMs feature in a hybrid SIM slot. Then we have fingerprint scanner. The phone unlocks in as quick as 0.1 second. Then we have a massive 4000 mAh battery. So here I have received the blue version of this phone. Normally this phone comes in blue and black color. So now before I go to the unboxing part, I want to thank Gearbest.com for sending me this cool product for the review purpose. Now Gearbest.com is one of the most coolest e-commerce sites on the internet globally. It is equally trustworthy as TX, Banggood and TomTop. So if you want to buy this phone or any other phones of your choice, please refer to this site if you want to. They provide the best price range for any product. So I come back to the unboxing part. I remove the upper cover. As you can see, on opening the box, I can see the phone lies on the top. The design is premium and it looks stunning to the eyes. I can see the phone is already wrapped in a transparent silicone case. So the phone weighs about 172 grams and it is only 8.5mm thick. Okay, I keep the phone aside for a moment because I want to check what accessories do I have inside the box. So inside the box we have some proper documents. This is compliance regulation booklet, a quick start manual guide. Please read it through. It may contain some useful information. We have a SIM needle to retrieve the SIM tray, and then we have a power adapter 5V by 2 amps, and then we have micro USB data cable for the purpose of charging and data transfer. So that's all we have in the box. I would say the package is quite standard. So here I have the phone. I want to reveal this phone in full glory. I remove the transparent silicone case. It is very useful, resistant to scratches and some of the damages. Just twist it casually to see how elastic it is. Then what I have to do, this is a very premiumly built phone, and I remove the upper sticker on the top, and wow, you can see the phone in shining glory. So this is how the phone looks like. 18:9 aspect ratio, 5.99 inches diagonal, no home button on the front side or no hardware button, so entire screen is dominated by touch. On the top side we have earpiece speaker, then here we have LED indicator, and we have a 13 megapixel selfie shooter and a sensor. So that's all what we have on the front side. On the right side we have the power button and volume rocker. They feel tactile and clickable. On the left side, hybrid SIM card slot is included. The memory is expandable up to 256 GB. Alright. And on the top edge we have a hole for a 3.5mm audio connector. Very nicely positioned. That's very cool. And on the bottom we have a USB port, not USB type C, placed between two speaker grills. One houses the mouthpiece and other houses the external speaker. On the back side I have another sticker to peel out. As I flip the phone over, you can see. So the back side is made of glossy plastic material, and we have a fingerprint scanner over here. We have dual camera modules vertically aligned, and the camera is backed up by dual tone LED flash, and the back side collects a lot of fingerprints, so you have to wipe them time to time. We have CUBOT branding at the bottom. Okay, this phone comes with pre-installed screen guard protector, remember this, and you see that's how this phone looks like. I boot it up, and by the time the phone boots up I will briefly go through the specs. We have 5.99-inch FHD plus display, 18:9 aspect ratio. We have dual camera 20 megapixel plus 2 megapixel at the back. We have front camera 13 megapixel and 4GB of RAM and 64GB of internal storage. We have CPU MTK6750T, processor clocked at 1.5 GHz. We have Android 8.0 operating system. We have fingerprint scanner, 4000 mAh battery. And then we have 4G LTE network coverage supported. Alright, the phone has finally booted up, and in the meanwhile I have completed the setup process. So this is how the home screen looks like. The phone is running on Android 8.0 Oreo. There is no complaint about the brightness. The viewing angles are really great. The display is 2.5D glass with oleophobic coating, and the finger slides across the screen very smoothly. The display is extremely responsive to touches, and it has got bezels both on top and bottom. I also like the rounded corner. There is one problem. The screen may still be vulnerable to cracks, so you may need to spend some money out of your pocket to buy the tempered glass for additional protection. And okay, now I would like to show you the settings app, and I will take you to the about section of this phone. This phone basically runs on Android 8.0 Oreo. The display section is pretty much the same. In the sound section, you can adjust the volume as you like. Now I will take you to the storage option. You can see I have only consumed 9.9 GB out of total 64 GB. I have only installed few apps and played some games. Now I will test the fingerprint scanner to check how it actually works. The manufacturer claims that the device unlocks in 0.1 second, but in reality it is slightly slower. It may not be super fast, but still it's very good in terms of accurately sensing your touches. Now I will check the audio quality. I will play out loud music for your inspection, and let's see how it performs. There is absolutely no problem with the audio devices. Sound is loud and clear. I have played 2K videos on YouTube in 18:9 format, and it was more like a mini theater experience, so that's really cool. The resolution is set to 2160 by 1080 pixels thanks to high PPI. With this resolution, the images are super clean, clear and crisp. I have installed the Antutu benchmark apps, and it achieves 55,045 points in Antutu. It is more than acceptable score in this price range. Although this phone comes with old MediaTek processor 6750T, I do not see any lapses if you use conventional apps like Facebook, YouTube or browse websites for a full day of operation. As for gaming performances, I was able to play Asphalt 8 and I didn't have any issues at all, and there were no notable FPS drops. 3D games are quite playable, but you may often see some broken frames, and if you play high intensity games, the phone may overheat even after 5 minutes of gaming. So this budget phablet is clearly not designed for the gamers. Now let's talk about the camera alone. On the back side we have 20 megapixel primary camera, and additional 2 megapixel camera is used to create the bokeh effect or the blur effect. The 13 megapixel camera interface on the front side is really good. It is used to capture natural images for selfies. The camera software gives you loads of options to play around with, such as HDR, panorama, bokeh effect and others. Now I'm gonna show you some samples taken with the rear camera at the back side. The photos taken are fantastic considering the cost of this device, but they cannot be called great because CUBOT X18 Plus do not have the best of cameras. Now these are more samples to show you how bokeh effect or blur mode works. These photos are more than acceptable for a budget phablet like this. The overall camera modules are excellent considering the cost of this phablet. Now let's talk about the battery. The 4000 mAh battery is gonna give you 4 hours of backup. I have played games and watched HD videos on YouTube. But the most interesting part is that this phone charges very fast. My phone charged to a full in about 1.5 hours. That's really good. So I would say that the charge technology is more than appreciable in this price range. So that's my brief review on CUBOT X18 Plus. Finally, I wanna say that the CUBOT X18 Plus is really cool budget phablet. The price quality ratio is really something to appreciate. It is only about $149 in gearbest.com. I have given you the link in the description below where you would be able to buy it. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked my videos, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more smartphone videos like this. Bye bye.